At Stonehenge, researchers found evidence of a precise 2.72-foot measurement woven into the monument's design. This same measurement appeared at dozens of other ancient European sites, though modern analysis shows more variation than originally claimed. These builders had no contact with each other, no written records, no metal tools. Yet they achieved mathematical precision that seems impossible for their supposed level of development. The discovery came from an unlikely source, not an archaeologist, but an engineer who approached these ancient mysteries with mathematical precision. The engineer who changed everything. Alexander Thom wasn't supposed to change archaeology forever. He was a Scottish engineer who taught at Oxford University, a practical man who built bridges and calculated stress loads. But something about ancient stone circles captured his imagination during weekend trips to the countryside. What started as casual curiosity became a decades-long obsession that would shake the foundations of prehistoric research. He began surveying in the 1930s, ultimately covering over 600 sites. Thom carried surveying equipment and theodolites, the same tools he used for engineering projects. Most archaeologists of the time focused on pottery shards and burial goods. Thom focused on numbers. He measured the diameter of each circle, the spacing between stones, the height of each megalith. He recorded everything down to fractions of inches. The work consumed him. Every weekend, every vacation, every free moment found Thom at another ancient site. He drove across Scotland, England, Wales, and France with his surveying gear loaded in the back of his car. His methodology was relentless. He would arrive at a site before dawn, set up his equipment, and work until sunset. He measured not just the obvious features but everything. The exact position of each stone, the angles between them, the orientation of the entire structure. What set Thom apart from archaeologists wasn't just his tools, it was his approach. He applied rigorous statistical tests and precise measurements where archaeologists did not. He created detailed plans showing measurements accurate to within half an inch. His notebooks filled with calculations, diagrams, and precise coordinates. He treated each site as an engineering problem to be solved rather than a cultural artifact to be interpreted. The archaeological establishment watched this engineer invade their field with growing suspicion. Archaeologists studied cultures, not mathematics. They excavated artifacts, not geometric patterns. Thom's approach seemed foreign, even threatening. He spoke in terms of radians and statistical analysis while they discussed Bronze Age pottery styles. His papers read like engineering reports, dense with formulas and measurements that most archaeologists couldn't follow. But Thom didn't care about their skepticism. The stones were telling him something extraordinary. Site after site revealed the same mathematical relationships. Circles weren't random, they followed precise geometric rules. The builders understood complex geometry, astronomical alignments, and mathematical constants. These weren't primitive farmers stumbling around with crude tools. These were sophisticated mathematicians working with precision that rivaled modern engineering.